Hello guys, and here today I'll be showing you how to make an obby on Roblox Studio. So let's begin. So first of all, I haven't uploaded in 2 months, and not 2 months, 2 weeks, sorry. And I was like, I need to make more videos more often. So yeah, here I am uploading again. So anyways, go on to view and click on properties in Explorer. So in our Explorer, you can see all our objects in our game, and when we click on the object down here, it will be our property, and make sure we've got our output too. So when a script is wrong, then it will come up with an error. So I've made my little obby course, and I'll show you how I did it. So let's just move it out the way real quick. So as you can see, I've got my little obby course, and let's just use our trees. Well, let's just use our trees. And there we go. We duplicate it. Well, these are my trees. I made these. I know they look kind of rubbish. But let's make our little obstacle course. So now, I'm going to duplicate these. So here we are. And I am going to make mine slightly different. So after when you've built your little area that you want your obby to be, then first you want to add a spawn location. Let me just delete all of these spawn locations because we don't need them. Alright, so after that, like I said, we click model. And then here we've got spawn, and we add a spawn. So let's add an effect. So let's add some sparkles to it. And let's make this blue. Or actually, let's make this purple. There you go. So this will be our spawn. So up a bit. And let me just play around with the sparkles. Okay, that was enough. So now we go on to plugins and load character by Already Pro's plugins. So I'll put the plugin link in the description below. So when you click on it, you can load a character, and I'm gonna load myself in. So if you just search your name up down at the bottom here, and I'll spawn myself as R6. So there we go. And I'm just going to be here. And we are, as you can see, well, we've got our player, and as DragonPlayer0012, you want to delete that, and you want to say, for instance, pass this swamp. Pass this swamp, and I will give you a surprise. Alright, so after that, then let's add a part, and this will be our swamp. So now I am going to scale this. For instance, like this and this long. There you go. And let's make this green. And let's make this sand. So this will be our little swamp here. And let's set the transparency. I am going to set the transparency to a very low amount, and reflect, or whatever, I don't even care how you pronounce it. But after, when we've got that, then may or may not just add a bit more, and I'll add around that much. So now let's make this harder for the person, so let's add some effects to it. So if we go onto model and we select our part, effects, and now particles, there you go. Let's make this color green. Light emission, around there. Size, let's make this 3. There we go. Or actually 2. Okay, let's stick with 1 for now. texture. Okay, we need a texture, I guess. So you could add any texture you want. 0.3. I'm not gonna mess around with the offset and speed. Let's make it quicker. There we go. Alright, so now we've got a little effect. Then inside our swamp we are going to add a script. And inside our script I am going to get my trusty notepad out. So the script will be in the description below. So let's add our script. There we go. So this basically means when touched, well, we are referencing onTouch, so we don't have to type in game.workspace.part.whatever. So we could just say onTouch, and then instead we could just say onTouch.color or whatever like that. So local human equals part.Parent.FirstChild human. So we're finding ourselves, and then if it detects a human, then it's going to set our HP to 0, and when it's touched. So there you go. Let's click explanation. Is this everything anchored? Yep. So make sure it's anchored, and if there's a weld in there, you could keep it, but I'm going to delete mine. And yeah, so now we are going to add our rocks, and soon we will start adding our teams. So I am just going to duplicate all of these. And you could just add a sphere and then add textures to all of them. That would be a simple way, or just take a mesh that doesn't have a virus in. There we go. So let's just duplicate these rocks. This will be a bit easy, but this is the first level. There we go. So now we will spawn here, and we are going to come, and here we are going to add another spawn location, and this will be our checkpoint. So let's scale this to around here, and scale it here. So you might be wondering, why are you adding a spawn location, and here's why. So with spawn locations, we could add a allow team change on touch. So when you touch it, we could insert a team folder, and we're gonna name it level 1. So neutral set to false, allow team change on. Make sure this is not neutral too. And team color. Well, first let's actually do this. So our spawn location, transparency 1, and can collide set to false, so we can walk through it, and there won't be this transparent brick randomly in the air. So now we are going to add a team, and to add our team's folder, actually we will go on to model, service, and here it should say team. Select the team and click insert. And now what else are we supposed to do? Oh yeah, so once we've added our team, well, let's set our team color to maybe really black, and our team, and this will be our team color. Make sure it's the same color as our spawn location, otherwise it won't detect team. And let's name this level 1, and let's make this team color purple, eggplant, and let's add a team, and let's rename this. Well, make sure auto assignable is actually set to false, and team, and this will be called spawn. Boom. Alright, so, and let's set the color. There we go. So we will spawn here, and when we go through here, we will get to our level. And now we are going to duplicate this spawn location again. And this will be the next side of our little level. And let's make this team color this dark color. And make sure allow team change is set to true. And let's add another team, and let's call this level 2. So we are going to do this so on level 2, and this will, well, I'm going to teach you also how to make a spinning brick. So let's just make this the color. I forgot what it was. Which color was it? Dark. Which one is this? Next to the brown. Alright. So once you've done that, then I am going to duplicate myself again. You can duplicate your own character. There you go. Now I am going to say, ha ha ha, you thought, well, ha ha ha, you think you can stop me, do this and I will be happy. Or something like that. Like, don't copy that, but do something like that. Like, if you want to copy it, but it makes no sense. But anyways, let's make our spinning bricks. So I am just going to duplicate these again. And rotate. And yeah, so there we go. You've got that. And let's make our spinning bricks. So first we need to add a part. And once we've got a part, let's make it decently small, I guess. Alright, so on here we are going to add a hinge. So if you go to part, down here onto surface, and then top surface, and it will be a hinge. There we go. So we've got our hinge. So you might be asking, why did you add that? And here's the thing. We are going to need the hinge to center it out. Like center our lava part out. So now we are going to add another part. Well, make sure this one's anchored, of course. And let's set the color to, let's set it to red. Well, no, blue. I don't know why I set it to blue, but I just set it to blue. And let's center this. So as you can see, around there, like, you need to be precise in this, otherwise it won't really work that well. Alright, I think that's pretty good. And now I could turn this into a normal surface, so just make it smooth. There we go. And now scale it to whatever size you want. So for instance, I want this size, and let's make this red. And let's set it to neon. Let's just find neon real quick. There you go. And let's actually make it this brighter. And let's move these here. Alright. So once we've done that, then we are going to add a part. Well, no, inside our part, we are going to add script. And inside the script, I'll just go onto my notepad. Step this. The script in the description below. So basically this means, so this is our sphere, I guess, yeah, and then it's going to repeat. So this is 0 as the value, and it's going to repeat, and it's going to keep spinning vector free. I might teach you what that means. And then it's just like it's moving to a position, I guess, and it's going to wait this many seconds. And if you set it to 0, well, if you don't set any values in pigs, then it's not going to spin. It may only spin once, or even no. Well, it won't even spin at all. So I am just going to duplicate these around to make this hard. There we go. Oh, that went through the cliff or mountain or whatever. Alright, so this is my messed up Obby. There we go, it's really bad. I don't think anybody would play this. But after that, let's set our team color again to yellow, new yellow. And now, let's go down onto teams and let's add a new team and let's call this end or level 3. There we go. So let's set it to new yellow. And yeah, I think that should be it. Oh, and one more thing before we do this. Auto assignable set to false. Auto assignable set to false. All these auto assignables set to false. Alright. Well, maybe our spawn, I think, should be auto assignable set to true. And yeah, let's just add another one. And let's call this No, you beat me. Take the crown or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, so let's play this. Well, let me just select all of this and make sure it's all anchored. Yep. So let's play. So I am going to click play or press play. Any errors? Nope, I don't think so. So let's go. And as you can see, I select level 1. Make sure there's a space here. It doesn't really look that well. And I should have added the rocks closer. And as you can see, when you step on it, you die. So I like I said, I should have added the rocks a bit closer. There we go. Jump on the rock. Jump on the rock. Jump on the rock. There we go. And there. So level 2. Ha ha ha, you think you could stop me? Do this and I will be happy. Alright, so it's spinning as you can see. Although. Oh, one more thing. We forgot to add a kill script onto here. But anyways, let's just walk to the end. And level 3. There we go. So let's just add another kill script. Just make sure you add the same script that I added for my little swamp. So let me just unselect this. There we go. And let's... Oh, okay, I messed up here. So I will just delete all of these. And back into this script, we're going to add a script. And we are going to add a kill script. So as you can see, this is a spinning one, but if I go back onto my notepad, get the script, and paste it in. There we go. And now, there we go. And now let's just play here. And as I will spawn, I still spawn, but let me just select that. I'm level 2. So now if I walk onto here, I die. And then I should spawn back to level 2. Yep. And let's actually try completing this. And there we go. And level 3. So that's how to make an obby for you guys. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, recommend any more tutorials you want me to make or any series. And yeah, goodbye.